Hi, welcome. I'm Jessie Walters from Charles Rutenberg. I'm here today to talk to you guys about new listings I have coming up. They are not on the market, excuse me, so they're extra special because, the market is limited inventory right now. So we do have some listings coming up. I have one I'm going to show you the pictures of. I actually have a couple, but I'm going to show you the first one. I've got some pictures of it, and it's located on Gracie Lee in Spring Hill. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and as you can see, the pictures are great. That's the front of the house. The openings on the roof part there, on that tile roof, is an actual like an open porch area. So you can, on the front, you can enjoy the porch area. As you can see, that tile roof is just beautiful, and it's just an immaculate property. This is a living room area with like a step down actually in it too. So the pictures look really white, but it's more like a beige color inside, and there's a small palm tree. But yeah, you can kind of see the beige tile here. They're the larger tiles. You have some new carpeting, some new granite in there, backsplash. The color of the cabinets is it's like a white, little bit of an off-white. You've got a fireplace, the wood beams, just basically open plan. And this huge kitchen, which you can serve right out those windows to your back porch area, brand new appliances, and again, the wood beams, and you can kind of see out in the back. It's located on 2.38 acres, which is really nice. It's one of the bedrooms. This bathroom here has granite. It's just a beautiful bathroom with the really nice granite. The granite's nice. There's another bedroom, good sized bedrooms. This house was built in 1983, which has a nice large bedrooms. Some of the new ones now, the builders put the bedrooms so small. Here's a back porch area. That back porch is about 345 square foot, so it's a nice area. And as you can see the granite there, which is continued from the actual kitchen. So it's more of a bar, like a serving area there. So you can put the food right out if you're entertaining. So it's a great home for parties. Here's the side of the house. And then there's a back area for more, if you want to have just different things outside for entertaining. There's more pavers down an area there. But you can see the back area. There's the pavers up close. And again, like I said, it's 2.38 acres, which is really hard to find these days. Here's a side view of the home. And again, the tile roof looks great. Look at the land. We don't really see that. And then a huge garage. So you have two different garage doors on there. So it's an oversized garage area, which leads into a inside laundry room, which is real nice. And I don't actually think I don't know if I have the laundry room pictures on there or not, but you can see this side of the house with the fireplace. It's just immaculate, the actual grounds and stuff. This home is built in 1983, and it is 2,298 square foot, so like 2,300 square foot of living area. This is a blue bathroom. Look at this granite. Isn't it beautiful? That's a really hard to find granite. It's the color of lapis, so it's beautiful. And when you see it in person, it's even better. It has a little area in the master bath there to actually go outside too, which is real nice. And there's the laundry room. And of course, you got to have granite in your laundry room. I'm jealous of this laundry room. They have oversized tile and actually, granite too, which is really nice. But you can see the entrance of the driveway, how long it is going up. You have lots of privacy, long driveway. And here's an aerial shot from the drone. You can get the whole, layout of the actual property and stuff. But it sits far back on that lot, which is nice. So you're not right on the street. And it's those lots out there are very, very nice and stuff. But again, that one is a single family residence. And it is on 2.38 acres, built in 1983. The asking price is going to be around $450,000. We haven't, put it in stone yet because it is not listed yet. That's a property that we just have coming up. And it says Spring Hill, but it's actually between 52 and County Line Road in Pasco County. So it's a nice location for jumping on the Suncoast, heading towards, if you're going to travel to Tampa and commute, if you're working in Tampa, it's an easy run that way. Or if you're going to Clearwater, it's just at 52 to US 19. So it's a nice centrally located area. Or if you're thinking of airports, if you travel in and out of state a lot, that's a great house too, because again, you can go State Road 52 or County Line Road to hit the Suncoast and head up to the actual Tampa airport. So it's a nice, or St. Pete airport. It's really, really a great location. So I have that house for sale coming up, and it should be in the next 2 weeks coming up and everything. But we already had the pictures done. We're ready to go. Signs got to go in, and then we're all set. And of course, we need some paperwork signed, which we have most of it, but we're just waiting for the seller to tell us, they have one more thing to do. I think he's painting the garage floor, so that's why there's no pictures of the garage or some drywall or something in the garage that he was just painting and stuff. So we have probably 2 weeks, and then we'll be, straight up on the market. I have another one coming up. This one is a condo, and it is located in Sea Forest Beach Club. I actually sold this one to her, and in the beginning of when she had, let's see, what was it, 2020, October 2020, I sold her this property. And of course, we know that these properties have gone up, but she needs a property closer to her work. So she's going to go ahead and sell it, and we're going to put this on the market within the next, again, 2 weeks. She's just moving some things out of it. And it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage, and those are really neat because they're 3 levels. So you walk in, you have your garage area and a porch area, and then you walk up to the main floor, and there's bedrooms upstairs too. But there's also a nice back porch on these units as well, which obviously you can't see in this picture. This one will be approximately around $265,000, which we're going over that right now. But these are homes that are not on the MLS. You're not going to find these homes anywhere unless you call me, and I can set you up an appointment. We can go look at it, and then we're going to go ahead and list it, like I said, soon. This one, there's also, which is really, really great. There's also, it's called Sea Forest Beach Club, and it's located off US 19 in Pasco County in Newport Richey. But this home is located, of course, like I was saying, in Pasco County, so you have like the lower tax rates than, say, Hillsborough or Pinellas, which is great. But you also, the HOA fee that you pay, you also are part of the Gulf Harbor's beach access. So you can actually, they have their own little private beach. You go to the guard and you show them your card that you're, part of the membership, and you don't have to drive from there. The nearest beach would be either Fred Howard Park, Green Key Beach, which is a very small beach, or Hudson Beach. But you're going to have your own private beach there, and it's about 5 minutes from this condo. So you will have to get in your car and drive there, but it's going to be your own private beach. Like I said, 5 or 10 minutes from there. And like I said, there's a guard. It's only for that actual community. So your HOA is going to be, it's going to cover the grounds exterior out there, and that beach club too. It's going to have the extra membership for there, which is going to be fantastic as far as if you've ever been out there. It's a nice little beach. In fact, my brother, his boat broke down, and I had been there several times before, but his boat broke down, and he actually got stuck at that little beach, and it was quite nice. And we actually did get him and save him and hang out there. The guard was real nice and let us in. But I pulled I'm a realtor. My brother's broken down in his boat here. But anyway, so that condo is, because I was saying it's brand new. It's 2018, but it was brand new when she moved in it. So I want to say they probably got the certificate of occupancy or the CO on it in 2018, but it was ready to go and brand new at the time she moved in, and she moved in it in October 2020. So this unit is absolutely immaculate inside. It looks like no one has lived there because she literally moved in like a month and then moved back out. So it's going to be just really, really immaculate. So if you want a new condo, and because the ones that are brand new look exactly the same, but they are more expensive. This one's going to be bargain price compared to the brand new construction and the limited inventory on that brand new construction. So those are condos. Like I was saying, the living area on that one is about 1,500 square foot. So how those go are, you got your living area on one floor, so you got 750 square foot. Then you have your upper story, which is 762 square foot. So that 762 and 750, approximately like 1550 square foot. And then you have the garage area, which is 290 square foot. And then there's a finished storage area there too. So there's extra area downstairs for you to put your storage stuff in. If you have a lot more than you think in this 1,500 square foot, boxes, Christmas, stuff like that. It has a nice little area when you walk into the garage, this huge, like I was saying, this area, the finished storage in there, 144 square foot. So what is that, like a 10 by 14, so I mean, pretty good size area. So 144 square foot there. And then on the back, there's 18 square foot finished open porch. And also upstairs, like I was saying, there's a nice little balcony that you can stand on. And I don't know the exact size of that, but it's like a pretty good size area. And I think I said 2 bedroom, 2 bath, but it's actually 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath. So, and that's a stucco concrete unit. As far as there's wood frame, I think upstairs, but the bottoms on the actual garage areas, those are all concrete blocks. So it's a real good structure, and it's, like I said, almost brand new. So that that's a nice little unit and stuff. And then also, let me tell you what sorry, I got to put my little thinkers on here. So the HOA is approximately, and I'm going to have to verify this with her, but I want to say it's approximately like $200 a month, and that's going to include cable TV. There's a nice community pool. I forgot to mention that. A nice community pool there, which you can go into. Grounds maintenance, pool maintenance, of course, and recreation facilities. You got a fitness center, and it's gated as well too. So, and it does say on this one water access, and the reason it's saying water access is because you're going to get that Gulf Harbors Beach Club as part of this special amenity for this community. So that part's nice. So you have a private beach. There's actually a dog walking area. There's a pool. There's a recreational place. It's gated, so it doesn't get much better than that. And there's also like a little pond area in there, which is real nice and stuff. So it's a picturesque community. I think, if you're looking for a 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath, I think you'll actually be pretty pleased with this one, because it's like a townhouse style, but then you also have your amenities and all that. So it's a great actual area. Again, that's Seaforest Beach Club. I have another one coming up too, which is, I don't have a picture of it yet. It's in Inverness, so I'm not sure if any of you guys like or want a home in Inverness area. It's about 800 square foot, and it is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath mobile home and single wide mobile home. This is a home that needs a little bit of work. It's, I want to say 1974. I forgot to bring the year. It's either 74 or 78, but it's an older home, older mobile home. It's on its own land, about 1/4 of an acre. And again, we're still in the pricing area, but it should be around $80,000, a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, which, you can't, it's really hard to find anything for $80,000 right now. So that one's a nice little mobile home. Again, it's in Inverness. I'll be listing that one next week. So if you have some type of, person or a friend or yourself who is interested in Inverness or a rental property in that area, just give me a call. Again, it's not on the MLS yet. So, when I get it, let's see, I'll have it Friday. So I'll probably have it on the MLS next week sometime, Wednesday or Thursday. So if you want to call me, obviously, or email me, my information will be up, and I can get you the address and stuff on that. And then I also have another one coming up. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath in Spring Hill. And this home is a newer, like closer to 2000, the home itself. And that home is located in like the Spring Hill Unit 9 area, which means that it's located off of Spring Hill Drive, Deltona, in that area, or Mariner, between Spring Hill, Mariner, and Deltona, in that block area, which is the Spring Hill Unit 9. And that's a great house. They're relocating, and so we're just doing some odds and ends there. As soon as that house is out, it should be around the 250 mark. Again, we're still in the process of listing the house, but if you guys are looking for something in 3-bedroom, 2-bath, I do have that actual property coming up. I have a couple other ones coming up, but they're not until probably 6 months out on larger lots. The two that I have actually pretty close together are located in Newport Richey on bigger than half-acre lots. So those are quite nice properties. Those are going to be around the 300 mark. So if it's something that you're looking for and you're not ready to go yet, but first of the year or March, you're going to be looking, I have those two properties coming up as well. But I wanted to talk to you guys all about the inventory I have coming up, only because we know it's limited inventory, so it's better to kind of see a property you like, and wait for it than to, be depressed because there is no inventory in the area or with land, So those are great properties. I'm trying to think if I have any other ones I forgot to write down. But right now, there's a couple more, which I can't give out the actual information on because they're kind of iffy whether they're going to list or not. They're on the fence. They're on the real estate fence right now. And I also have a city in Newport Richey, one coming up in there too. And that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath as well. And again, that one is going to be 3 to 6 months out. So it's city in Newport Richey, 3-2, no pool. But those homes are real nice. It's a real nice area in downtown Newport Richey. It's where all the festivals and everything are. And they've opened up the parking garages. Just a lot of different things going on in that area. There's no HOA in that area. The city of Newport Richey keeps a good eye on it, though. So if you're looking to purchase in the city of Newport Richey, you're going to be able to keep the value of your home up because city of Newport Richey, they literally do have people that go through a neighborhood and make sure there's no fascia hanging off properties or debris in your yard, or you didn't mow your yard, stuff like that. They're actually really starting to keep up after that area. So when you drive through, it's again picturesque in the downtown Newport Richey area. I do have one coming up in Tampa. That is a fixer-upper. It's a foreclosure. Well, not foreclosure. It's a fixer-upper. I'm trying to think of the best way to say it without. Basically, it did have squatters, and the windows are boarded up. That one's going to be available. That's going to be a nice home for someone who wants to do an investment, a flip property, or someone who wants to live in Tampa and put a little money into it and get equity already in your home, elbow grease. That one I have coming up again in the next 2 weeks. And that one did have, like I said, squatters in, so it's been boarded up. But I'd be glad to give you guys the address as soon as I get the listing and stuff, which will be in the next 2 weeks. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to talk to you guys about the most popular beaches next in Florida, and give you guys a list of the top 10 beaches and things to do there. So stay tuned. Welcome back. We were just talking about all the listings that I have coming up, and I have a couple extra that, like I said, I can't release the addresses and stuff yet, but if you guys are looking for anything and you're just not finding it, give me a call, and again, my contact information will be up and stuff. But we were just talking about, moving to Florida, why everybody wants to move to Florida. The best Florida beaches So there's all sorts of contests. I know Honeymoon Island and Clearwater Beach come up a lot in those contests. But I actually reviewing and like researching the best Florida beaches, someone has to do it. Someone has to go to each one of those beaches and make sure that they're appropriate and great for you guys to go to. So number one beach actually in Florida right now, let's see, who is this? Best vacations in the U.S. News, the ranking for Florida, Destin actually comes up number one, which is funny because, we are always like Clearwater Beach, but I don't know if it's just because Destin's like less traveled, so it's, because Clearwater is so like popular and populated now, but Destin comes up the number one beach. Destin's going to be more towards your North Florida. So, you're going to get more, like I said, the natural beaches, more up that way. So, I'm dropping my glasses. So anyway, it's okay, I can see. So then the next beach that comes up number two in the state of Florida would be Sanibel Island. Have you ever been to Sanibel Island? Oh my gosh, those beautiful, beautiful beaches there. And what's nice about Sanibel is it says island because you go over a bridge, obviously, to get there, and you're in this area. It's so beautiful. Is it pricey? It's a little bit pricey. If you're used to, say, if you're from, say, Destin's going to be less expensive than Sanibel Island as far as when you go there to get a hotel and stuff. But again, Sanibel Island, very quaint. Little, you can ride bicycles. It's a little. There's a little grocery store there. It's real close to Fort Myers Beach. So if you want nightlife, you can go back out and go to crazy Fort Myers Beach. And then, but it's again beautiful and stuff there too. But Sanibel's real, just a real nice place. There's restaurants right on the island, walking distance, and you can get on the beach and stuff there. But like I was saying, it's a little pricey as far as if you get one right on the beach. And they go quick too. So if they're available and you're looking at them online and you're on the fence about whether you should book or not, Sanibel is a great experience. So you got Destin number one, Sanibel, and now Sanibel is going to be more south if you're coming, like, so say if you're in Clearwater, Pinellas County, Hillsborough, Sanibel is going to be south of there, closer, like I was saying, to Fort Myers, or heading towards like Sarasota, like heading in that direction or south, compared to Clearwater and stuff. And again, here we go, Clearwater Beach, number three in the state of Florida. So if you were going to guess what number Clearwater Beach was, it's 3. And worldwide, a lot of contests, Clearwater Beach is number 1 or 2. So we're lucky to have Clearwater Beach. Anytime any of your relatives come to town, I think that's our, whether you're in Pinellas or Hillsborough or Pasco or Hernando, you're going to Clearwater Beach, So if someone comes from out of town, that is one of the best beaches that is actually near us and stuff. So, and then we were talking about Sarasota. Number 4 comes in Naples. Naples has a gorgeous beach. Again, it's a little bit more pricey than, say, Clearwater Beach hotels. But if you're going on the water and you're going waterfront or you're going beachfront, you're going to be around the same price, probably maybe a little bit more for Naples and Sanibel. But these are gorgeous. And you're going to want to, when you go there, you're going to want to look at motels too, because there's not just the skyscraper and the same with Sanibel. You want to look at motels if you're trying to book there, because they're Sanibel too, quaint, small places. Destin, you can get a hotel. Clearwater, you can get a big hotel. But when we go to Naples, Sanibel, you're going to want to look at motels too, only because, when they first built those places, they had a lot of motels, small, quaint little Airbnb, all that. You're going to definitely want to find them on there. St. Pete Beach comes in at number 5. St. Pete Beach is beautiful. St. Pete Beach, you can look at motels, you can look at hotels, you can look at pretty much anything you want. St. Pete Beach has it. Gorgeous beach, wide open water, just like all the other beaches. But St. Pete Beach, beautiful beach, and that got number 5. And then when we go back down, heading towards Sanibel, Siesta Key. Siesta Key is right next door to Sanibel, and that one's coming in at number 6. And there white turquoise water, and there's a turtle beach there too, right on Siesta Key. So that's a gorgeous beach too. Then we got Marco Island. So you're going to be by Naples again, and it's accessible by 2 bridges. So you're going to be one of those where you're driving, and you're going out, and then you get there, and it's beautiful. That's Siesta Key, Marco Island. So Marco Island, that's the one with Naples. Overpopulated. Yeah. Marco Island, I have never stayed, and of all these beaches, I've stayed at every single one of them. I've never stayed at Marco Island, but I've driven through, and it is beautiful. It has a festive area, restaurants. I mean, all these places that I'm mentioning all have seafood restaurants. Most of them pretty good restaurants as far as the Tampa Bay area. So you're going to be able to get some shrimp. You're going to be able to have a good time. It depending on fish, if you like fish and stuff like that. They always had the land lubbers, steak, or burgers at these places. But most people come out when they're looking at the actual beaches and stuff. They want to eat like seafood too. Stay in the festive mode. So okay, Marco Island was 7, and then Santa Rosa Beach. Again. I want to say the ones on the bottom of the list here, and I had said 1 through 10, but I actually got 1 through 15. But when it comes to Santa Rosa Beach, I have not been, and they're saying that that's a great place to body surf, and that is going to be 26 miles of northwest coast, so 26 miles of beach there. So Santa Rosa, got to put that on the list. That's at number 8. So that looks like awesome. I mean, I have pictures, but you guys don't. So now we're at number 9. Guess what number 9 is? Okay, you're wrong because I didn't know either. Fort Walton Beach. So Fort Walton, nothing to do with the Waltons, but Fort Walton is Gulf Coast Beach, and it's by John C. Beasley Park, located in Okaloosa Island. So gosh, that sounds really nice. It's on an island. And then the next couple I have on islands too. So that was number 9. And then number 10, St. George Island. That one's going to be more, St. George Island's more towards Tallahassee, so North Florida. So if you just moved here, right before you hit, North Florida, like you're going to Mississippi or Georgia, that's going to be North Florida, all of that area in there. And that's basically by Tallahassee. So you're going to be more towards the Alabama, Mississippi side there. And that's St. George Island, 75 miles southwest of Tallahassee. Okay, so I got it. I kind of have it in that vicinity there. Number 11 is Isla Mirada. So that's a beautiful place. That's going to be more, Isla Mirada, that's going to be more towards, I want to say Sanibel. Ann's Beach is calm, quiet for dogs. It's right off of there. And Holiday Isle Beach, bars, hotels, and amenities. But that's Isla Mirada. Oh, actually, no, it's not by Sanibel. It's the Keys. What am I talking about? Yeah, so I've been there too. And we're actually going to Key West soon here in the next month or so. But Key West, they have these little teeny key areas in each part of the Keys as you're heading towards Key West, and that's one of them, and it's beautiful. But yeah, I had to take a second to remember where that was. They're all going together. Basically we're an island almost anyway, right? Florida. So, but Key West, that one's number 11, and that's just a gorgeous area, and that's in Jimmy Buffett's song. So if it sounds familiar to you, that's why it's in a couple of those songs. Amelia Island is number 12. So Amelia Island is real close to golf, if you like playing golf. And it's Amelia Island's more towards Jacksonville. So again, more North Florida. You're about to hit Georgia, that area as far as is North Florida. So that's Amelia Island there. And Amelia Island got, like I said, number 12 on best Florida beaches. So, and then we got number 13, Panama City Beach. So Panama City, actually I'm going to Panama City too. Got to meet my bestie, and we're gonna go hang out in Panama City Beach. So we'll see how that is, and I can give you guys whether it's the thumbs up or the thumbs down on that one. But hey, if it made this list, it must be on the thumbs up, because we were between Destin, and Panama City Beach, which on the scale, basically Destin bypassed Panama City Beach by far. So this one has Shell Island, a 700-acre barrier island that is known for a large population of bottlenose dolphins. So, but that one, if you have friends in another state and you're in Florida, that's a nice area to meet halfway. If she's coming from South Carolina, so we are here, in west coast of Florida. So we figure it'd take us 6 hours to drive there, take her 6 hours to drive. So we're all meeting, there. So that's a nice central location. And what's not on here is, let me see. No, it's not on here. Oh, here's dry tortillas. So you got the dry tortillas that is number 14. And then I was going to say, where's Key West? Key West, number 15. So again, like we were talking about Key West, we're actually going to Key West. It's beautiful there. It's more commercialized these days than it, was before when the first Jimmy Buffett songs came out. But it's a beautiful area. It has again, looks like an island while you're there. It has a lot of tourists, different things to do, lighthouses to go to, just a lot of older stuff and older brick streets, stuff like that. Of course, it has all your tourist site stuff with your, like your shirts and your backpacks and your hats and all that stuff. And then every one of these that pretty much that's on this list has those shops. You can go even, some beaches that aren't on here that are really good are, Daytona Beach is a beautiful white sandy beach. Again, has all the different shops and the, for tourist stuff. So you can literally go to Clearwater Beach and get a Clearwater Beach shirt and then drive 30 minutes or 20 minutes to St. Pete Beach and get a St. Pete Beach shirt and vice versa, and get all the same exact shirt at all the stores. But that's one thing, when you live in Florida, you do start to recognize all of our tourist stuff. So you hardly see Floridians wearing the Clearwater Beach shirts because we're so used to seeing them, So you don't see people in Pasco County wearing Newport Richey shirts or Hudson Beach shirts normally. But we are loving our beaches. But there's a lot of tourist stuff, not tourist traps, but kind of, you have all the different shops and stuff there. But there is so much to do when you get to the beach. I know because we're close to Clearwater Beach. There's even an inside, if you want to go surfing, they have like simulated surfing there inside because, our coast, we don't have a lot of waves to actually surf. If you go to the other coast, we have, if you go to Fort Lauderdale, Daytona, they have more surf. And of course, if hurricanes come in, you always see the crazy people out there trying to surf. The reason is on this side, we don't have the waves to get us, you can go out there on like maybe a boogie board or something like that, or a paddle board, but we don't have the big, huge waves like they do on the other coast. But we do have the tourist attractions. Like I was saying, Clearwater Beach, we have the simulated waves, so you can go on a board. I haven't tried it yet. I'm kind of accident prone, and so I have not tried that one, but it does look fun. My daughters have tried it, and it looks, it does look fun for them. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is fun and stuff. But on Clearwater Beach, you have just different restaurants and stuff like that. Again, if you haven't gone and you moved to Florida, or you're thinking about moving to Florida, these are the reasons to go. The beaches, if you're getting your sunshine. If you don't like to get fried in the sun, bring your towels, but bring umbrellas, put your sunscreen on. And then you can walk around. There's all sorts of restaurants and shops and just different things. There's Hooters. There's even McDonald's. Most of these places have, except for like Sanibel is going to have smaller restaurants and stuff like that. But most of these on this list, the Keys, they're going to have, pretty good sized restaurants. You're not going to have, huge. I want to say Publix. Everybody's looking for a Publix. St. Pete Beach has a Publix. Clearwater has a Publix. As you go through, there is a Sanibel Island has a grocery store. It's not a Publix, but you usually see Publix close or some type of grocery store as you're in these areas. So if you don't want to go to restaurants every day, you don't have to. You can actually, it's not like you're leaving captivity and you're going out to these, there are places that have restaurants and grocery stores and everything. So you'll be safe and you'll be okay on food and stuff like that. But I always suggest before you get there to buy your suntan lotion ahead of time, because when you get out there, your bottle of suntan lotion that's $5 is going to be $10 when you get out there. Bring your towels unless you want one that says, like we were saying, Sanibel Island or Clearwater Beach on it, because again, everything will be doubled once you get out there as far as if it has the name on it for tourist stuff like that, and Key West. But you can always, if you lose your sunglasses, you can always get sunglasses out at any of these places. And sunglasses, towels, just pretty much everything. So, and if you do go, make sure you take lots of pictures, because your friends are going to be very envious. But there's also, like I was saying, these did not make the list, but there's St. Augustine. I just went there. It has beautiful water all the way around it. There's lots of things to see as far as you have forts, you have little, streets. Looks like a little ghost town. There's the oldest schoolhouse there. Boca Raton, Vero Beach, Delray Beach, Palm Beach, Key Largo, Fort Lauderdale, all those other beaches. That's what they write the music on. I think we've all heard some songs about Key Largo, all the different beaches and stuff that we have. So you guys definitely should visit them. And like I said, take lots of pictures, put them on your social media, get your other friends to move here and let them buy a house from me. That's a great idea. So anyway, we're going to take a quick break again. And I want to talk to you guys about some amazing things to do and adventures in Florida. And actually to tell you guys some adventure that I had this weekend, some new rides, Busch Gardens. And so you guys just stay tight for a couple seconds and I'll be right back. I'm going to throw up my information, which has my Instagram, my Facebook, my website, and phone number. If you guys are buying or selling, give me a call. And if you're looking, I can obviously hook you up with some properties that haven't even hit the MLS yet. Also, special thanks to Nightberry Title Services for always sponsoring me and giving good information as well. Thanks, Cheryl, for joining me last week. And everybody stay tuned. I'm going to just tell you guys about some different places that you might not know if you just moved here or if you're on the fence of moving here, of where to go. So stay tight. Hi, welcome back. I'm Jessie Walters with Charles Rutenberg. I'm here today just talking about listings I have coming up. And we just talked about the best beaches in Florida, making sure you guys go and visit them. And then also my favorite thing to do, amusement parks, places to visit in Florida. So some of them I'm sure you've heard of, like Disney World, obviously. We all go to Disney World. Or if you have kids, they want you to go to Disney World. So if you haven't been to Disney World, and you can actually turn into a child if you do actually go there and enjoy yourself and smile and have a good time and pretend like you are, a kid and stuff. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty pricey these days, but it's less, busy than it was before, obviously COVID and stuff. But amusement parks are great because you're outside most of the time. So if you do have any anxiety about COVID, most of the time you're walking around. So if you do, we're going to go over a list. And if you do go, make sure you have good walking shoes on. And again, sunblock. See, I'm sounding like your mom now. Make sure you got your sunblock. Make sure you got your water. A lot of those places are going to make you purchase the water inside. Each amusement park's a little different, but so if you're going to Disney World, you're going to go, you're going to be in Orlando area. If you're in Tampa, it's probably going to take you, depending on where you are in Tampa, an hour to hour and a half. If you're in Pasco, about 2 hours. If you're in Hernando, about 2 hours to get to Disney World. There's lots of different places to stay there, lots of different resort areas, which kind of look like Disney World too. There's even the Nickelodeon hotel, which is really fun for kids. If your kid's having a birthday, and it's, say they're, it's not the big birthday like 5 or 1, say they're turning 6 or 7. If you take them and a friend to the Nickelodeon hotel, that's an awesome hotel, and it looks, it's a lot of fun and stuff for the kids. It has games in the rooms and the outside, and the actual pool area looks like something out of a movie or Disney World area. So that's real nice. So when we were talking about water parks in the Orlando area, it's starting to get a little bit colder for us Floridians, but if you're from up north, the parks are still open. You got Blizzard Beach, which is a real nice water park area for them, and if you've gone, which I've gone there before, it's pretty cool looking. It's definitely wear the kids out. They'll be sleeping all night if you take them there. But if you go to Disney World and you put one day as a water park day, your kids will really like that. Or if you're a big kid, you really like that too. So there's in Orlando area. So you have you have Disney World resorts themselves. You can get packages and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm a realtor just telling you about the areas. I'm not trying to sell you a resort package, but sometimes you can get a better price if you get the ticket and the resort and everything together, but price check everything. Also, they do have the Airbnbs there, but there's lots of hotels and stuff to stay at. So there's Universal Islands of Adventure. If you make it over to the Orlando area, you'll definitely have some fun there. And they have these things, if you haven't been there yet, they're called Fast Passes. You can get so many per day. You put your ticket in, tell you when to come back. And that's at a lot of the Orlando Disney World, those actual amusement parks. They have the Fast Pass, something to check into. You can also purchase one ahead of time with like an upgraded Fast Pass, but they'll say you're allowed to get so many Fast Passes a day. But again, check into that. And then you have, if you're in Orlando, there's Disney's Animal Kingdom, and there's also Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge too. So if your kids really, or you or someone really likes animals, and you're really into the Animal Kingdom, you can actually go to the lodge part of it, to the actual too. There's so much to do in Orlando that there's even, one of my favorite things to do is that Mario Andretti, they have go-kart track, and they have one for adults and one for children. If you're an adult child, such as I am, you may get asked not to come back on the children, golf cart experience if you smash the little kids out of the way, which I don't suggest anyone to do. But I went with my stepdaughter, and they told me to go on the big track because I was driving too aggressively. But you can though. I mean, it sounds like I'm crazy, but when you guys get there and you drive on that thing, you'll see. So that's really fun. It's inside track, and like I said, there's one for kids, there's one for adults, there's all inside game room. There's a place where the kids can do, where they hang and they walk up in this actual, as the go-kart tracks are in this other section, they can walk up, if they don't have fear of heights, they can actually do like a little ropes course. And for adults too, there's a bar area in it. So it's kind of something for everybody. It's a fun experience. So if you go to Disney World one day, but you don't feel like going and waiting in all the parks and stuff, you can go to the Mario Andretti experience, and you'll have a really good time there. So anyway, there's also another splash park there is Universal Volcano Bay. Again, it's cold for us, but not for you guys. So you got the Cabana Bay Beach Resort too. You got Disneywood Hollywood Studios. A lot of guys in here like the Star Wars. They have the Star Wars Galaxy Edge in that. And then we have Disney Arts of Animation Resort. Now these, so that you have your places you can go and places you can stay. So if you want to go and you love Star Trek, you can also go to find the actual place to stay at, which is Star Trek themed and stuff too. So it's kind of cool if it's somebody special's birthday. We're like, like we were saying and stuff, or like I was saying. So you got Orlando. You've also as far as the Tampa Bay area, we have Busch Gardens. We did go there this weekend, and there was a new ride called the Tigress. It was fantastic. If you like roller coasters, I was just explaining it to a friend, and basically you sit, they strap you in, and you go forward at like, I want to say it felt like 100 miles an hour, but it's probably, I don't know, it's probably 60, but you go forward, and then so many feet, like probably 50 feet, and then it jerks you back, and so the people are waiting for the ride. It takes you back through there at like, I want to say 100 miles an hour. Then it shoots you back out again, and it's really great, especially if you go front row. It's a great experience, and you'll have a lot of fun there. But that's Busch Gardens. They have a couple new rides there, and a couple that are opening soon. I think 2022 has a brand new, I forget the name of it, but a brand new ride coming out. And if you like, roller coasters, you're definitely going to have a good time there. And they also have that one, what's it called? The Kraken. It's a wooden roller coaster. They're redoing that one. It's been, they've been redoing that one for quite a while now. And that one will be open soon too. That might be the one that's in 2022. But that's Tampa, and that's called Busch Gardens. Next to Busch Gardens, there's Adventure Island, which is a water park, which is it's great if you're from Clearwater, if you're from Pasco, Port Richey, New Port Richey, Hudson, Hernando. Adventure Island's a great place to go with your kids. You can bring a picnic with you, or they have food and stuff there. They do have adult beverages too. They have a play center for little ones, and that's a great experience. And Busch Gardens and Adventure Island have passes, just like Disney does too. But you can get a year pass where you go. You pay like a monthly fee, or you pay like for it all at one time. They have the pay once, go all year. And they also have the double pass, which Busch Gardens and Adventure Island. It has both parks on there, which includes the parking and stuff like that. So those passes, if you're an actual Florida resident, you get a great deal on those passes, and you can go back. And if your kids are bored at home during summer, you can go back, during the week as many times as you want. There's some fine line on the weekends with those passes, though, so be careful if you're trying to get to a party on a Saturday or Sunday. On Disney, I'm not sure, but on Busch Gardens, Adventure Island, passes won't cover you on Saturdays and Sundays, but they will cover you Monday through Friday, I believe. But check the fine print. Depending if you're just going for fun, it doesn't matter. But if you're trying to get to a birthday party, maybe on a Saturday, just check those passes and stuff too. In actually Tampa Bay area, we have the Hard Rock Cafe, kind of an amusement park for older people. If you like to spend money or waste money, that's the best place for you to go. Those hotel rooms, though, I want to say they start around $250 to $500. Don't quote me on that. That's just approximate. But it's not going to be a inexpensive stay for you. You're going to be spending money, hopefully winning, but you're also going to be at those hotels are going to be depending if it's a weekend, obviously it's more. And if you're booking, so say you're trying to book, say it's Monday and you're trying to book for Saturday, it's going to be more expensive than if you book a couple of months out, or if you book during a high traffic area. But we have lots of concerts in the Tampa Bay area too. Raymond James is strategically located right next to the Hard Rock Cafe. So if you want to go to a concert and it ends at 10 and you're a night owl, you can step across to the Hard Rock and then, gamble or hang out, and then even spend the night there and stuff. So it's like a smaller excursion, but it's still something fun to do if in the Tampa Bay area, if it's a special night or your birthday or something like that. If you don't like to gamble, you can always just go to Busch Gardens, and they have all sorts of different things. They have right now Christmas is coming up, so they're going to have Christmas type themes, and they'll have wine tasting and beer tasting and different tents like that open, and different shows and stuff over there at Busch Gardens too. So if you're in the Tampa Bay area, that's fun, fun places to go. There's also other venues which have concerts. So we have Ruth Eckerd Hall in the Palm Harbor, Clearwater, Safety Harbor area. Ruth Eckerd Hall is a nice area. They have VIP passes. If you like to donate, they have a lot of donate for these passes, like donations, and then you get a pass and you'll get cheaper tickets or, different offers. But you can check into all these different things if you plan on going back. Or if you go there once, check it out, and you want to go back again. But I know they had like Willie Nelson. We saw at Ruth Eckerd Hall. It was a great experience. Nice parking in and out. It's like I said, strategically located. So you're US 19, but it's off of McMullen Booth. So you're kind of running the same way as like the Suncoast and the US 19. But it's McMullen Booth. So it's an easy area to get to and stuff. That's Ruth Eckerd Hall. For concerts, a lot of smaller concerts. They had the Price is Right there too. I took my mom to the Price is Right. She loved it. We were not winners. We were losers, but we all sat together, had a good time, and we had the Price is Right shirts on and all that stuff. So it was a lot of fun. They have a lot of different fun experiences, and you can get snacks and food on your way in, stuff like that. So if you're looking for things to do, of course, this time of year is the best time of year for just different things you can do. This weekend they have Safety Harbor has wine. I want to say wine tasting, wine festival in Safety Harbor, Florida, which is right off of McMullen Booth. That's on Saturday, but always Google and verify my information. But it's Saturday, and Safety Harbor is a nice little, beautiful little town. If you're familiar with this area, it's kind of like Dunedin, kind of like our hidden little gems. Dunedin, and wasn't on my beach list was Honeymoon Island, which is kind of shocking. Caladesi Island, those are beautiful beaches. But so if you're in Pinellas County and you haven't checked out Dunedin, they have art shows, craft shows this time of year. Google Dunedin and look for art shows. And then if you like wine and you want to do wine tasting, Google Safety Harbor for this weekend, which would be November 5th, 6th, in that, in there. I want to say it's the 6th. It's November 6th, the wine tasting. But, it's a great time to walk around and actually see that, too. So you have all these different things to do on this side, this side of Florida, and then, of course, Orlando area. There's so many things to do in Florida, which is great. That's where they say, you come vacation here, but we live here. And I think sometimes we take Florida for granted. We just get into our own, going to work, coming home, that we forget to take time to literally smell the roses. Some of the things that we can do that don't cost any money. Everything I mentioned costs money, but the beaches, they don't. So unless there's parking at, say, Clearwater Beach, I want to say that's close to, I want to say it's like $15 to $30 now, but you're going to go like to Dunedin Beach. You can pull right up on the causeway. You can hang out there. You can park your car. You can bring your own lunch. That's free. Fred Howard Park in Tarpon Springs. You can, have a picnic. There's places you can grill in the park area. You can bring a ball, play ball with your kids. And that's Fred Howard Park. And then there's the beach at the end of it. That's all free. Of course, there is rentals for if you want to. There's boats out there, paddle boards you can rent. If you want to do more stuff with your kids, or you can bring that stuff yourself, and they let you put it in there. Fred Howard Park's actually in the beach. There is actually where I learned to scuba dive. My dad took a tank, put it on my back, and set me out in the water. And I don't know if that was the best way to teach me to scuba dive, but that's how I learned to scuba dive at Fred Howard Park. There's no, if you want to do something crazy like that, you're welcome to there. Bring your own paddle boards or your own windsurfer or sailboats. There's no place to actually take your boat to dock it out there. But if you have the sails, they have the boards out there all the time, the sailboards and stuff like that. But don't take an actual boat and put it in. But if you're looking and you have a boat, or you want to rent a boat, that's another thing you can do. You can rent a boat. You can take it out to Anclote Island. You can just Google boat rentals, depending on which county you're in, and you can take it out. They'll have the boat all ready for you. And again, in Florida, we have boat clubs. We have boat clubs where You don't want to own a boat because you don't want to fix a boat. Everybody says the best day and the worst day of buying a boat is buying a boat and selling a boat, because you're basically just throwing money in. There's boat clubs, which I'm not advertising for them, but there's boat clubs. You pay approximately $4,000 down. You pay $300 to $400 a month, and you can go different places in Florida. And you pull up, you pay for your gas. They have the boat ready for you. The boat's there. There's some nice people, and that with these boat clubs have the boat already. You bring your food, you pay for the gas. When it's done after 4 hours, you bring your boat back. You book these days, you bring the boat back, and they take the boat. You don't have to clean the boat. You don't have to do anything else. So, I mean, I don't know what's better, because I've had a boat before, but I've never done the boat club. So I don't know if all of a sudden it's like a new boat, you get sick of it, you don't do it anymore, but you can pick all sorts of different types of boats and everything. So there's so much to do in Florida. If you're not an outside person, there's art shows, art galleries you can go to. Mosey Museum is all inside and air conditioned, if you don't like to go outside. But there's lots of inside activities too, with air conditioned, beautiful malls and stuff like that. I want to say in the Tampa Bay area, we have it all here. So if you're thinking about moving here and you're on the fence, if you have kids, there's a lot to keep them busy inside and outside. So I want to say you're making a great choice to live in the Tampa Bay area. And I want to do restaurants next time. I want to actually make my husband take me to all these restaurants so I can actually give 100% great experience at whether it was a good restaurant too. So if you guys are buying or selling, give me a call. My information is going to be up. And if you have any questions about my new listings, email me or text me or give me a call, and I'll be glad to help. All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks.